Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your general guidance. And this is for the first half of July-ish, all right? So I hope that is helpful for you. I'm not sure. I just wanted to let you know, I've been kind of posting your general readings once a month and then your money and career readings sort of in the middle of the month. But I'm feeling I want to do a general every couple of weeks rather than the money and career. I'm not quite sure. All right, not quite sure. Unusual for me not to be sure. And I'm a sign too. So this might be playing out with you. Kind of, what am I doing? What aren't I sure of? So, yeah, we're just going to let it unfold, guys. We're going to let it unfold. Alrighty. So, Taurus, we've got rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. And we have pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. All right. This is your general guidance. And this is good for Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus and cross-watching. We might be using this as well as kind of timeless. I might just post repeatedly sort of every 10-12 days and just let it cycle on for the next 10 or 12 days. It's a fluid at the moment, so apologies if that's confusing. I just need to let it evolve. All right, so I'm asking you to do the same, whatever it is for you. This is a general reading, Taurus, and it's good for sun, moon, rising, Venus, cross-watching and all of that. Did I just say that? Mind isn't very clear, and it's interesting because we've got the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely, right? Why? Because now is a lucky time, and so what we're putting into place with our mind is going to hit. It's going to succeed. It's not going to miss. It's going to kind of go there. So we want to make sure that what we're doing with our mind is what we actually want to do, and that it is coming across in the right way, which mine seems to be a little bit kind of disjointed, and Capricorn's was exactly the same. So I don't know if it's just today's energy. No, they're telling me no, it's not. It's allow it to unfold, allow your mind to just move in a direction it wants to go. All right, so we'll find out some more. Okay, so I want to wisdom. Yeah, all right, those are the animal oracle cards. Let's bring the camera down. So I want some wisdom of the oracle, please. Two, I think we're having. What's going on for my Taurus, please, for the beginning of July? What is going on for my Taurus? We have clean it up and we have mending. Oh, all right, this is interesting because these are obviously two cards that kind of go together. We are cleaning something up. As we do that, we allow the energy to repair and mend and restore and regenerate, because when it is all broken and tatty and we don't clean it up, it's not going to mend properly. I mean, they're just showing me an image of a wound that is dirty and infected, and then you just stick a plaster on it. It's like, no, that is not going to heal properly like that. We need to wash it out, clean it out. We need to take appropriate action to really get it in a good place, the best it can be. Then it will mend. Then it will mend properly. Okay, that's what they want to say on that. Where am I going now? Okay, that's the wisdom of the oracle. These are the tarot dreams. All right, all the cards I use are listed below, including how to book in with me. The sale has now finished, but I am open for bookings if you want to book in, and also some live events. Love doing live events. The information is in the description box if you want to check it out. All right, now then, tell me more. Oh, and my book. Don't forget my book. Don't forget my book. If you haven't read it yet, go and get yourself a copy. Okay, alrighty, we have got the Seven of Wands, the Hanging Man, and the Sun. Yay, we like the Sun. We love the Sun. Oh, Five of Cups, not so yay. Okay. Not so yay. We don't like the Five of Cups, all right? But, I mean, be fair. We have got 4 major arcana cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, which is talking about significant shift, significant power. We are moving into something huge that is involving cleaning it up and mending. It's lucky, it's positive, and it's using your mind in the right way. All right. However this applies to you. This could be in your career. This could be with your money. This could be with your relationships, your home, your hobbies, your interests, whatever it is for you. We've got the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. This is what it's referring to with the clean it up. All right. When I see the clean it up, I want to know, well, what are we cleaning up? Right. And this is all about our boundaries. This is sticking up for yourself, protecting yourself, putting yourself in a position where you go, no, no. And did I not make it clear? No. All right. You are really putting yourself in a position of, I will not be walked over, pushed over, trodden over. No. Now, the outcome of that, the 5 of Cups, can be that they kind of go, well, I don't want you then. By then, I don't want a relationship with you. And you're initially upset. Because we don't like rejection, and because we don't like anything toxic. We don't like confrontation. We don't like it, and none of us do, right? There isn't a single person, unless you're a psychopath, that enjoys discourse. We don't like discourse, but it is part of life. We cannot just agree with everything all of the time for an easy life, because it does not create an easy life. It creates a more difficult life, because there's no boundaries, there's no respect, there's no boundaries, what is and what isn't acceptable. So you are pushing back. That is what you're cleaning up, and then you are mending you when you're upset that they are not necessarily listening. The other person, it could be your boss, it could be the company you work for, it could be colleagues, could be a partner, it could be your child or your adult child. Whoever it is for you, you are upset because it needs cleaning up, and it needs to be cleaned up. This is also the 5 of Cups, not always about having a good cry. It can be, but it can also be just regrets, where as you stand up for yourself, you think, I should have done this a long time ago. I wish I had. Regrets, they don't help. They, as Frank Sinatra says, I've had a few, but on the whole, they don't help, right? Regrets just help us see something that says, I wish I'd done it differently, but I didn't, and I can't change the past. So we can move forward now into something new and say, right, so what have I learned from it? What have I gained from it? I've gained a higher wisdom and a higher perspective, because there's a hanging man upside down, surrendering to his divinity, to his wider perspective, to be able to see things from a different angle, and to be able to tap into the high priestess, your intuition, your divinity, and your insight, to say, yeah, I can see that I've let that get away probably for way too long. I should have done something about it before, but we're now going to let go of those regrets and say, right, but I've done something about it now. And now I can mend. If my spirit was broken, I'm mending me. If the relationship is damaged, I'm going to try and mend it, but I'm sticking to those boundaries. I'm not backing down here. And if the person can't accept my new boundaries, then a bye-bye, because I'm not gonna go back to what it was before. It needed to change. Something needed to clean up. I have mended it. I've taken the action, and now look at the outcome. We've got the Sun and the Magician, which frankly to me is the best combination in the entire deck. It is a wonderful combination, a beautiful combination. Sorry, I had my Google open and it was pinging. I've just turned it off. I am sorry about that. I don't normally have things open when I am doing your recordings. Yeah, all right. So the Sun and the Magician. The Sun, positive, powerful. What the Sun, the light is shining down, is growing, is strengthening, is opening up. And that is opening me up to my power, with the Magician energy there to say that my goodness me, I don't know what's going on today. It is a strange thing. There was a cart going down the street with its wheels, its brakes, squealing, and it was like, oh, I had to put you on pause for a moment. But as I kind of fell into that, I thought, what's going on? It's like distractions. It's a kind of stepping back from things. It's what do I need to clean up there with that card? Am I putting up with too much? Am I allowing too much? What do I need to change? My boundaries, only mine, only me can change them. And you are making some shifts for the better, because as you do, look at this combination with the Sun and the Magician. It's beautiful. So we are cleaning things up. All right. Tell me more for my Taurus, please. Tell me some more for my lovely Taurus. Thank you so much. Seven of Cups. We have choices, we have options, we can get a little bit confused. We've got the Seven of Swords as well, deceit, deception. We've got the Sun again, we've got the Five of Wands under the Five of Cups. So there is some conflict over this. But the outcome, look at this, we've got the Ten of Cups. And we have the Two of Cups. Nice. We've got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, so we've got her twice. We're going to take her. All right. So, Taurus. For those of you wanting love and in a loving relationship, and relationship has not been particularly loving of late, arguments, discourse, standing up, pushing up against each other, this is going to be resolved over the next few weeks. We are cleaning it up. We are speaking our truth. We are putting those boundaries in place. We are using our mind wisely. All right. Now, this isn't just bull at a china shop and smashing everything up. This is thinking carefully. What am I going to say? How am I going to say it? What's the best way? Using your mind wisely to be able to clear the air, to put those boundaries in place. Why is this important at the moment? Because we have just moved through the openings of the 5D Ascension energy. We've been going through purging, cleansing, clearing, detoxing, getting rid of addictions, getting rid of bad behaviors and habits, getting rid of limitations. And so what's the outcome? We're coming out the other side of this, and we are being very clear with these boundaries. Some of these boundaries might be with you, not another person. You may well be arguing with yourself that perhaps there's a part of you saying, I have got to stop that behavior, that drinking too much, smoking, overspending, letting people get away with murder rather than speaking up because I don't like discourse. This is the time to say we've got to clean this up. It's got to go. We do have options and choices, but we need a strategy. The Seven of Swords is a strategic card, the same as the Pig Spirit, using your mind wisely. We're coming up with a strategy, a plan to what? To get to the sun. Where is my happiness? Where is the brightness in life? Where is my sun shining? What am I going to do and what am I going to change to bring my sun out, right? So if you have found that perhaps a habit or behavior or person is limiting you and stopping you, blocking you, restricting you from doing what you want to do, which is to get to the sun, where you have freedom and you have lightness and brightness and power and positivity, you are coming up with a plan and a strategy to get to the sun. This could be actually, they're just saying for some of you, a physical get to the sun. There's in Cornwall in England, there's a weekend, I think it's a week now actually, surfing thing in Cornwall. It's called Run to the Sun. And there are, several hundred thousand RVs, like we call them camper vans in the UK, that all run to the sun and have a weekend surfing. They're just saying for some of you, you are running to the sun. You're coming up with a plan of how am I going to have that holiday? How am I going to get away? How am I going to get into the sun? I'm having this plan. I'm cleaning up something in order to bring my sun out. Now the Five of Wands under the Five of Cups and the and the Seven of Wands. This is a challenging row. There's no point, denying it. This is challenging. By standing up for myself, I can be creating a bit of pain and argument and discourse and upset. We've got the Five of Wands just to clarify that, sometimes to make a cake, we've got to break eggs. To stand up for ourselves and put new boundaries in place, we've got to push up against people. or behaviors and say no. And it can be uncomfortable. It can be challenging, but it's worth it, because look at the outcome here with the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups and the High Priestess again. So this is being led by your inner self, your higher self. Your soul wants more, wants to be happy, wants to be in that positive, bright, loving space. This is self-love, the 2 of Cups. This is self-worth and self-love, and saying, I deserve it, I'm having it. And whatever needed to be cleaned up, I am cleaning up in the next few weeks. It is going. This is a lucky time. This is a sunny time. This is a powerful time. And I am worth it. And I am doing it. So whether you are cleaning up a relationship where you have perhaps been a little bit too accommodating and you need to put your foot down a bit, whether you are cleaning up a behavior, a pattern, a habit, whatever it is for you, it is being sorted. It can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's absolutely worth it. And it's short-term pain for long-term gain. And it doesn't have to be painful. It can be slightly uncomfortable. And we can all cope with a little bit of discomfort. So you're saying to yourself, it's not going to be painful. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it needs to be done. It needs to be said, I've got a strategy, I'm on it, and it's worth it, and I'm coming out on top. Self-loving, self-respecting, self-worth it. I have got this. This is important. This matters. All right. Let's finish off with an angel card. Final messages for my Scorpios, please. Scorpios? Where did I get that from? My head's all over the place today. It's so strange. Okay. This is your Taurus. Final message from the angels. Thank you. It's very strange. Okay. You are never alone and you are ascending. Bottom of the deck, we have blessing. You see this, and we got comfort as well. Your angels are really helping you with this. The universe is helping you. Whether you are quitting smoking, quitting drinking, pulling back on the spending, standing up to your boss and saying no, standing up to your partner or your adult child and saying, cut it out. I'm not doing that anymore. It's not okay. You are being supported. You are being comforted. They are around you saying, I've got you. That this shift for you is a blessing. It is all about your own ascension. You are rising up into a higher space, a stronger space, a more aligned space, a more powerful space. You have got this. You are ready. All right. So, Taurus, that is what I have for you for the first half of July. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in a couple of weeks' time. Okay? All right. Lots of love. Bye-bye.